You're on the top net worth or your team is leading but you are losing. Have you asked yourself why is that happening? How did that happen? Here are some common mistakes to avoid in Dota 2. Overextending. This is when you push too far into enemy territory without the support of your team. This can leave you vulnerable to ganks and can also result in lost team fights. Avoid this by always staying aware of your position on the map and your team's position. Avoid pushing too far if your team is not close by. Overextending can be a costly mistake, so it's best to avoid overextending and wait for your team to catch up. Lack of vision. Vision is crucial in Dota 2, and not having enough wards or not placing them in the right spots can leave your team vulnerable to enemy ganks and ambushes. Understanding the importance of vision can help your team avoid ganks and make informed decisions. Prioritize warding during key moments in the game, especially during the landing phase, before and after team fights, and when pushing or defending objectives. You must adjust your warding strategy based on the enemy's movements so you can have crucial information about the enemy's team and how to make your decision based on the information you have. Ignoring the minimap. The minimap provides crucial information about the game situation, so it's important to pay attention to it throughout the game. Always keep an eye on the minimap to stay informed about the enemy's team position. Make a habit of checking the minimap every few seconds. This can help you stay informed about the enemy's movements, positions, and objectives. The minimap can help you plan your movements and avoid areas that are dangerous or heavily guarded by the enemy team. By paying attention to the minimap, you can stay informed about the game situation and make informed decisions that can help your team achieve victory. Not focusing on objectives. Dota 2 is a game of objectives. Not focusing on objectives can be a costly mistake, as it can lead to missed opportunities and lost games. Objectives such as towers, barracks, and Roshan provide strategic advantages that can help your team win the game. Prioritizing objectives will help your team gain a strategic advantage without risking overextension. Use vision to your advantage. Warding and dewarding can help your team gain a vision of the enemy's movements and positions, which can help you make informed decisions about which objectives to focus on. The enemy team may try to defend their objectives, so it's important to be aware of their movements and adjust your strategy accordingly. Pushing as a team can help you take down objectives more efficiently and effectively. Make sure to coordinate your pushes and work together to take down towers and barracks. Not communicating with your team. Communication is key in Dota 2. Not communicating with your team can be a costly mistake, as it can lead to miscoordination, missed opportunities, and lost games. Communication is essential in Dota 2, as it helps you and your team make informed decisions, adjust strategies, and coordinate gameplay effectively. Make sure to listen to your team's suggestions and respond accordingly as you tell them about your suggestion and strategy. Maintaining a positive attitude when communicating with your team. Avoid blaming or criticizing your teammates, and instead, focus on constructive communication that helps improve gameplay. Not farming enough. Not farming enough in Dota 2 can be a costly mistake, as it can leave you and your team underleveled, underfarmed, and unable to compete with the enemy team. Farming is essential in Dota 2, as it allows you to gain gold and experience, which can help you purchase items, level up your hero, and gain an advantage over the enemy team. If you're playing as a carry, make farming a priority in your gameplay. Always be on the lookout for opportunities to farm and plan your farming routes and stick to them. This can help you farm efficiently and avoid wasting time moving around the map aimlessly. If playing as a support, use efficient farming techniques like stacking camps and pulling waves. These techniques can help you maximize your team's farm and gain an advantage over the enemy team. Communicate with your team about farming opportunities and coordinate your farming routes. This can help you avoid overlapping and wasting time. Poor itemization. You have farmed enough but did not choose the right items for your hero, and the current game situation can leave you at a disadvantage. Itemization is an essential part of Dota 2, as it allows you to customize your hero to fit the situation and gain an advantage over the enemy team. Understanding your hero's role is key to proper itemization. Each hero has a different role, and the items you choose should reflect that role. Also, you must consider the enemy team's lineup and choose items that can counter their strengths. For example, if the enemy team has a lot of magic damage, consider purchasing items that increase your hero's magic resistance. Most importantly, don't neglect utility items that can help your team, such as wards, smoke of deceit, or healing salves. These items can make a big difference in team fights and objectives. Chasing kills. Killing enemy's hero can be tempting, but it can also lead to overextension, missed objectives, and lost team fights. It's important to balance aggression with strategy, as it can distract you and your team from more important objectives. Instead of chasing kills, focus on team fights. Team fights are a more efficient way of gaining kills and can help you achieve objectives easier. Not adapting to the enemy team. Each game of Dota 2 is different, and failing to adapt to the enemy team's strategy and hero picks can lead to lost games and great disadvantages. Adapting to the enemy team is essential in Dota 2, as it allows you to adjust your playstyle and itemization to counter their strengths and exploit their weaknesses. Analyze the enemy team's lineup and identify their strengths and weaknesses, then adjust your playstyle to counter the enemy team. Coordinate with your team to develop a strategy that counters the enemy team so it can help you take objectives and win team fights. Be flexible in your gameplay and itemization, and be willing to adapt to changing circumstances as the game progresses. Tilting and toxicity. Tilt and toxicity are two common issues in Dota 2 that can negatively impact your gameplay and ruin the experience for yourself and your teammates. It's important to stay positive and focused throughout the game. Focus on your own performance and try to improve rather than blaming others for mistakes. Avoid blaming or criticizing your teammates, as it can create a negative atmosphere. Do not engage in toxic behavior or respond to toxic players. It only escalates the situation and makes things worse and ruins your game. Communicate with your team constructively, and positively offer suggestions and feedback. Remember, Dota 2 is a team game, and maintaining a positive and supportive attitude can help you win. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Let me know if I missed something on the comments section. Like and subscribe for more videos. And as always, have a nice day.